Hi, welcome back. Once again, I am welcoming you all to this beautiful online learning platform, Unacademy. Unacademy is the India's largest online learning platform. I am welcoming you all to this beautiful online learning platform. Now, we are happy to announce that Unacademy is going to providing a training for online training for the students who are going to appearing for GATE and engineering service examinations. Okay, for them they are providing training from India's top educators and experienced faculty. About myself, I G Venkata. I have 16 plus years of teaching experience. So far, I mentored more than 60,000 students for their GATE examination. And at present, I am pursuing PhD from JNTU Kakinada. And my specialization is VLSI domain. Now, just a look, we check how to get Unacademy learning app into your device. Just go to Play Store, there type Unacademy, then you get the Unacademy learning app like this. Okay, now in this, by clicking on this install button, once you click on this install button, it will install the Unacademy learning app into your device. Okay, now see here are the few of the top educators from Unacademy. Tiwari sir, he is the IIT topper. Ankit Goyal sir, he got 2 times All India first rank in GATE Electrical, and he was awarded President of India Gold Medal in IIT Indore. Next, Sanchit Jain sir, he has more than 8 years of teaching experience. And Jaspal Singh sir, he is the ex-IAS officer, he got All India 4th rank. Because of these things only, we are claiming that our educators are the top educators. Now, here are few more top educators who are available from Unacademy. Now, see, we are going to providing a test series for engineering service examinations. Now, there is a test series 2021, and for mechanical department it is on 22nd and 29th, electrical 23rd and 30th, civil 24th and 31st, electronics and communication 25th March, general studies 26th March. Now, in this 10 questions are providing 20 minutes of time, and these tests are prepared by best educators, and all India ranking is provided if you take test live. Okay. Now, there is a full length mock test also available for mechanical, electrical, civil and electronic students. This is on 21st and 28th of March at 10 a.m. and in this 150 questions we provide, and the duration is 180 minutes. Okay, don't forget to use my code VRAU10 to unlock this. Now, for civil engineering students, there is a golden opportunity. So, you can share the screen with Unacademy ex-IAS officer Jaspal Singh sir. Now, he is going to join you, and different topics what we have are going to be discussed by sir on these are the dates and these are the respective topics. Okay, and crack your engineering service with by taking these suggestions and clue of some important topics from Jaspal Singh sir. Next, ultimate 10 SSC series. So there are 10 questions in this, 20 minutes of time we are giving. Now examination is going to conduct at 10 a.m. These are the different dates: 1st March, 4th March, 9th, 12th and 17th of March. And this is for mechanical engineering students. The same way for electrical also is there, the same time. And the dates are 2nd, 5th March, 10th March, 15th March and 18th March. Okay. Now, same thing for civil engineering students. 10 questions, 20 minutes of time. Now timing is 10 a.m. Now the dates are 3rd March, 8th March, 11th, 16th and 19th of March. These things are curated by the best educators, and all India live rank is provided if test is taken live, and it is designed as per the changing demand for SSC. The test can be attempted even after the live test session. After live session also you can take the test. But if you participated in live, you will get a all India rank. Next, GATE. So kickstart your GATE 2022 preparation. So we are providing 10 questions, 20 minutes of time for mechanical engineering students, electrical, computer science and IT, civil, chemical engineering, electronics and communication and civil engineering. These tests are going to be conducted on every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 10 a.m. 10 minutes of time, 20 questions. And to unlock it, use my code VRAW10. Next, there is a Ascend batch. We are happy to announce that recently we started 2 new batches in every department. One batch for GATE 2023, that is Ascend batch. Another batch is Evolve batch for GATE 2022. Okay, and the faculty who are handling the subjects in Ascend batch, the same faculty are going to handling the subjects in Evolve batch. Now there is a Ascend batch for GATE 2023 for mechanical engineering students. It was started from 22nd February 2021. Here are the top educators who are handling these subjects in this. Now, there is Evolve batch for GATE 2022. Mechanical engineering itself, the same faculty are there. It was started from 22nd February 2021. Next, there is a Spark batch for GATE 2022 for civil engineering. There is an English batch, it is only. This was started from 22nd February 2021. Next, there is a Mission DDR for mechanical engineering students. This is purely for mechanical engineering students. It was purely for mechanical engineering students. For GATE 2022, the top educators who are handling under this batch is students is Tiwari sir, Umameshwara sir, Menugupta ma'am and Amanraj sir. Don't forget to use my code VRAW10 during subscription to get 10% discount. It was started from 22nd February 2021. Sorry. Next, there is a Ascend batch for GATE 2023 for civil engineers. This batch was started from 8th February 2021. Here are the top educators who are working under this batch. Okay. And for GATE 2022, same civil engineering students, there is a Evolve batch for GATE 2022 civil engineering. The same batch who are handling the GATE 2023, the same team is going to handling GATE 2022, and it is going to start from 8th February 2021. Next, for computer science and information technology, there is a Evolve batch for GATE 2022. So this was started from 8th February 2021. 8th February 2021. This is the team who is going to handling these subjects in this. Next, there is a Ascend batch for GATE 2023 for electrical engineers. Ascend batch for GATE 2023 for electrical engineers. Engineering. This batch started from 1st February 2021. Now the same Ascend batch for GATE 2023 for electronics and communication engineering. This batch started from 1st February 2021. And there is a Evolve batch for GATE 2022 for electrical engineering students. This batch started from 1st February 2021. Next, there is a Evolve batch for GATE 2022 Electronics and Communication Engineering batch. This batch started from 1st February 2021. Last but not least, there is a Chemical Engineering Evolve batch for GATE 2022, and this batch started from 25th January 2021. Just we glance what are the different engineering disciplines available in an academy for GATE and engineering service examinations. See this, there is a ECE, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Chemical Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Computer Science and IT Department, Instrumentation Engineering, Electrical Engineering, Civil Engineering, Production and Industrial Engineering. Now, there are two subscriptions or two plans in Unacademy. First one is a plus plan, second one is iconic plan. Plus plan is the basic plan, okay, to get your start, and iconic plan. In this iconic plan, by providing a personal coach to you, we will take your preparation to the next level. Now, in both the case, some commonalities is that your classes are taken care by India's best educators. They will take your classes, and there are interactive live classes also is there. Structured courses and PDFs are available, and live tests and quizzes are there. Now, by providing personal coach, what we are doing in iconic plan is we are concentrating on this. Here, once you written one exam or you attempted one quiz, personal coach is going to analyze that quiz, what you was written. Okay, what you was written, the personal coaches analyze it, and they will prepare where you are strong, where you need much preparation, where you need much training, okay, where you are committing mistakes, where you are getting confusion, everything, what not, everything related to your paper. Based on your paper, everything they will assess, and based on that they will provide a proper study material to you, study planner to you, and respect to study material they will forward. By following these two effectively, every student can get success in their examinations. That is the purpose of providing personal coach. Now just we glance different plans which are available in plus plan. See, there is a 1 month subscription, 3 month subscription, 6 month subscription, 1 year subscription, 1.5 year subscription, and 2 year subscription. For 12 month subscription, that means 1 year subscription, as a faculty I recommend the students to take minimum 1 year subscription. This 1 year is required for a faculty to complete his preparation in all subjects, revise the subjects multiple times, and writing the examination, multiple exams, online exams on that, okay, as a topic wise, subject wise, as a whole exam grand test, and need to identify the gaps in their preparation, and to fulfill those gaps they need to spend minimum of 1 year. Okay, so 1 year is required for the student, and its cost is 30,250 rupees. By using my code VRAV10 during subscription, you get it by 10% discount, that is 27,225 rupees. 27,225 rupees. Okay, here sorry, just a minute, sir. Now, See this? For example, if you join somewhere outside to take the offline training, at that time what you have to do is, generally weekends and public holidays you need to attend the classes. So in a medium city, to travel from your home to that location throughout year during public holidays and weekends, you need to spend, for only for transport minimum you need to spend 20,000 plus. Just by adding little bit amount to this, you can get the training here. You can complete the training here itself. By staying at your home, by staying in your room, by sitting in front of your mobile or laptop or desktop, you can complete your preparation. And that too, India's top educators, topper in that respective subject is going to taking your classes. Topper who crack already service examinations, who crack already GATE, who are having more vast experience, more than 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, 12 years, 16 years, like that, more experienced faculty are going to handle your classes. At the same time, the most important thing is, for every transport you need to spend nearly 2.5 to 3 hours of time for the transport. Now, no need to move anywhere. Whatever the time you are spending for transport, you can spend that time for your preparation. You can spend that time for your preparation. These are the benefits by joining the online classes. Okay. So next I am going to taking you to Iconic Plan. In Iconic Plan, two subscriptions are there, 12-month subscription and 24-month subscription. 12-month subscription and 24-month subscription. In 12-month subscription, its cost is 50,250 rupees. For 24 months, it is 74,000. Okay, now by using my code VRAO10, you get it by 45,225 rupees only. Now my code is VRAO10. By using my code during subscription, you get it by 45,225 rupees. And if you observe one thing, this amount is more or less the amount close to the amount what you have to pay in outside offline institutions. Okay, in some institutions they are charging nearly 70,000, 80,000 for offline training. Just by paying 45,225 rupees, you can get the training by staying at your home itself. No need to move anywhere. Okay, so your parents are safe. That means no need to panic about yourself, because at outside situation is not good at present. And one more important thing, we are providing a personal coach to you to analyze your exam paper day to day, to prepare a report on your preparation. Okay, and to provide a proper study planner to you, that means to guide you, to mentor you. We are providing a personal coach to you. These are the advantages by joining the Iconic Plan. And the beauty here is you are going to getting EMI option also is there. So my dear students, please don't waste your time. Think once, take a red decision by discussing with your parents and with your friends and with your family, faculty members who are having knowledge on GATE and engineering service examinations. Take a right decision. Don't waste time. Okay, thank you. Thanks for spending time. Now we are moving to our today's topic, JFET, junction field effect transistor. Okay, I don't want to waste the introduction part because already we discussed these things in previous sessions. Defined transistor, classified FET, what is field effect, what is FET. Next, classification or types of JFETs, types of FETs. Next, what is FET, some important topics about FET, and every FET, what is the controlling mechanism in that. By applying a voltage across somewhere, we are controlling the field effect. Okay, now where you are applying, based on that we classify this. Next, JFET. Two types of JFETs is there, N channel JFET and P channel JFET. N channel JFET is the, in N channel JFET current is due to electrons, in P channel JFET current is due to holes. And default JFET is N channel JFET. Next, this is the construction of this one. A minute. So this is the construction of it. Okay, now so during the operation of JFET, a voltage is applied gate and drain terminals. Already we mentioned the three terminals in the FET is gate, drain and source. Now in FET, flow of carriers from source to drain is controlled by gate terminal. So during the operation of FET, JFET, the voltage is applied at gate and drain terminals with respect to source. Now gate is considered as an input terminal and drain is considered as an output terminal and source is considered as a common terminal. Okay, next one. So this is the two-dimensional representation of this FET. So this is the two-dimensional representation of FET. So about this we discuss later. Now I am going to the regular operation of this. Yeah, see this operation. First, here I am going to keeping VDS constant and varying the VGS. Keeping VDS constant and varying VGS. So in step 1, I am taking VGS equals to 0. VDS constant, VGS value is 0. So here VGS is 0. Once VGS is 0, there is a channel between these two gate terminals, P plus and P plus. Between these two there is a channel we have. Now once VGS is 0, there is no depletion region extension. Maximum channel is available for conduction. Once maximum channel is available for conduction, channel resistance is low or minimum. Okay, and maximum drain current we get it. Now the maximum drain current we are getting at VGS equals to 0, and that maximum drain current we call it as IDSS. So IDSS is the maximum drain current. Next, see this one. This slide is very important. See, here our intention is to provide gate current 0, to operate the gate terminal such that gate current should be 0. So at gate we have P plus. Gate is connected at P plus region. To get the gate current 0, it should be connected to negative. That means gate to channel junction. This is the gate to channel junction. This is gate to channel junction. This gate to channel junction should be, this is also gate to channel junction. This gate to channel junction is going to be always reverse bias because of to get gate current 0. Okay, now to make this reverse bias, P plus connected to negative, therefore VGS is negative and VDS is positive for N channel JFET. And for a P channel JFET, VGS is positive and VDS is negative. Okay, next. By taking VGS less than 0, that means gate to channel junction is in reverse bias. Once VGS is negative, that means less than 0. So VGS we are taking is negative. Gate to channel junction became reverse bias. Once junction is under reverse bias, we are expecting the depletion region across the junction, that means across the gate to channel junction, has to be increased. See this, when VGS less than 0, that means VGS negative, gate to channel junction is in reverse bias. From this what we are expecting, the depletion region width between gate to channel is increasing. Depletion region width is increasing, listen carefully. Once width is increasing, depletion width is increasing in this sense. Now this is P plus heavily doped, this channel is N lightly doped. Now the depletion region is extended more towards lightly doped base region, lightly doped channel region. Now the amount of channel is decreasing. See this. This is the early case channel at VGS equals to 0. This is the channel available. Now once taking VGS less than 0, now the channel is, depletion width is increased from here to here. Depletion width is increased from here to here. Now this is the channel available. Okay. Now channel is decreasing. Once channel is decreasing, the resistance of the channel is going to be increasing. That means now this is our ID equation generally. VDS by RDS. Here RDS is the channel resistance. So RDS is channel resistance. Channel resistance. It is channel resistance. Okay. Now here, so VDS keeping constant and by increasing VGS in a negative direction, here what we observed is RDS is increasing. Once RDS is increasing, that means channel is decreasing. Channel decreasing in this sense, channel decreasing, that means resistance of the channel is increasing. Now RDS is increasing, now ID became decreases. So for ID is decreasing. Now I am going to increasing VGS continuously in a negative direction. By increasing the VGS continuously, the channel is decreasing. Finally, the length of the channel became 0. Sorry, the channel width is going to be 0. Okay, now the value of the VGS at which channel is equals to 0 is called pinch off voltage. The value of VGS at which your channel is closed is called pinch off voltage. Now this one, once channel is pinched off, that means channel is closed, no more channel. Channel closed in the sense, therefore no more channel, therefore ID equal to 0. The value of VGS at which the channel is pinch off is called pinch off voltage. Okay, now so VGS at channel closed or no channel is called VP. VP means pinch off voltage. Or VGS at ID 0 is called pinch off voltage. So VGS at ID 0 is called pinch off voltage. Now, see this. These are the things so far we observed here. At VGS equals to 0, ID is maximum. Now that maximum ID I am representing it as IDSS. Maximum ID is IDSS. This is the point where ID is maximum at VGS equals to 0. At VGS equals to 0, ID is maximum, that is IDSS. And by increasing VGS value in a negative direction, ID is decreasing. That means because channel is decreasing. So once ID decreasing at VGS equals to VP, so see this, ID is decreasing. And at VGS equals to VP, that means pinch off voltage, ID became 0. That means there is no more channel. That's why at VGS equals to VP, ID is 0. Now, the definition of pinch off voltage is very important here. Now I am going to be defining this. See this? Pinch off voltage. Now I am going to defining. Pinch off voltage. In some textbooks, they defined pinch off voltage in terms of VDS. That is not correct. Always pinch off voltage should be defined in terms of VGS. We are calling it by PP. The value of VGS at which ID equals to 0. That's it. Pinch off voltage is, it is the value of VGS. Pinch off is nothing but a VGS. But at that VGS, your ID became 0. That is the pinch off voltage. Okay. Now, this is the plot we have in previous. Now I am going to taking the, once again I am going to drawing this plot. See this? I am going to drawing this plot once again. Now, this is ID and this is VGS. Negative direction. This is ID. We know that at VGS equals to 0, ID is maximum. ID is maximum. And at VGS equals to VP, pinch off voltage, ID is 0. Now this maximum current is, drain current is IDSS. Like this. So this is the plot. Now, this is VP, this is IDSS. Now, on this plot you have ID, VGS, VP, IDSS. These are related by ID equals to IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square, and this is called transfer characteristics. Transfer characteristics of JFET. Transfer characteristics of JFET. And the equation is IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. For a given FET, for a given JFET, for a given JFET, ID value, sorry, IDSS and VP is constant. They will provide that value to you. IDSS and VP, they will provide the values. VP value is negative, they will provide. VGS is already negative, we are applying here. Some textbooks, they taken VGS is negative for N channel and they taken this is plus. At that time you need to take VP negative directly. By taking that negative, positive into negative became negative. Okay, if you substitute VGS and VP, both are negative here, negative negative gets cancelled, then again it is negative. So both are same, no change in that. So here VGS and VP are in negative, that's it. This is the equation for drain current in JFET. Okay, N channel JFET. ID is equal to IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. And once again I am writing that IDSS is the ID is drain current, or you can call it drain to source current also, no problem. Drain current. And IDSS is maximum drain current. Maximum drain current. Maximum drain current. Next, VGS is gate to source voltage. Next, VP is pinch off voltage. Pinch off voltage. Okay. Now we are going to defining a new parameter from this. This is the equation what we have. Drain current equation. ID equals to IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. Here ID is also considered as output current and VGS is input voltage, we know that. Now the new parameter I am defining is GM, transconductance. Transconductance, which is defined as dou ID by dou VGS, or by keeping VDS constant, or dID by dVGS, again by keeping VDS constant. You may ask one thing, sir, here there is no VDS, how can you apply this transconductance here? Sir, here we kept VDS constant. Just go and check there. See this step. VDS constant. VGS is varying. So VDS is constant here. Now VDS constant. VGS is varying. VGS is varying. Now in this plot I am keeping here, I am writing that VDS constant. VDS constant. So here VDS constant. VDS is constant here. Okay. Now I am taking this equation. ID is IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. I am going to differentiating this with respect to VGS. So our equation is ID is IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. Now differentiating with respect to differentiating ID with respect to VGS. Therefore, dID by dVGS equals to IDSS is constant. It is a function of VGS. Therefore, it is 2 into 1 minus VGS by VP into 0 minus differentiation of this one with respect to VGS. VGS differentiation with VGS is 1. 1 by VP is constant. So now it is 2 into IDSS by minus VP into 1 minus VGS by VP. This is nothing but our trans conductance. So the first level of equation what we get GM is 2 IDSS by minus VP into 1 minus VGS by VP. You observe one thing, VP is negative. So here VP is negative. Therefore, minus VP I am writing as mod VP. Because negative VP into negative became positive. So I am writing minus VP as mod VP. Therefore, we can write GM is 2 into IDSS by mod VP into 1 minus VGS by VP. This is the first level of equation for transconductance. There are different equations for transconductance. In some of the examinations they are giving different equations and they are identifying they are asking identify the wrong equation, identify the wrong expression. They are asking the questions on that, like that. So this is the equation for GM. GM is 2 into IDSS by mod VP into 1 minus VGS by VP. Okay, now I am taking the same expression and in this I want to get a transconductance GM maximum. Now I'm going to working on that. So GM is, you are writing as dou ID by dou VGS. If VGS, dou VGS is 0, something by 0 is infinity. Okay, dou VGS 0 means VGS is constant. Okay, that means, see one thing. If this term became 0, then VGS became maximum. Okay, so in this, if I make VGS is 0, VGS 0, then I get the maximum GM from this. GM is maximum at VGS equals to 0 from in expression, in above expression, or in above equation. That means GM value depends on ID and VGS. In this there is no ID, only IDSS constant. So variable is VGS. So I am going to choosing the value of VGS at which GM is maximum. So GM is maximum at VGS equals to 0. Now, therefore, GM at VGS equals to 0 is maximum. Now, that GM maximum, I am representing it as GM naught. Therefore, our equation for GM is, just before we derived, that is GM is 2 into IDSS by mod VP into 1 minus VGS by VP. In this I am substituting this value. Therefore, GM at VGS equals to 0 is 2 IDSS by mod VP into 1 minus 0 by VP. Okay, now, therefore, GM at VGS equals to 0 is 2 IDSS by mod VP. We call it as, now onwards I am representing GM naught is the maximum transconductance. Therefore, maximum transconductance is equals to GM naught. Its value is 2 into IDSS by mod VP. 2 into IDSS by mod VP. That is the maximum transconductance. Now, we know the equation for transconductance. We know GM is 2 into IDSS by mod VP into 1 minus VGS by VP. Now, in place of this, I am going to substituting GM naught. Therefore, transconductance is GM naught into maximum transconductance into 1 minus VGS by VP. This is the another expression. This is another expression. Okay, so this is the value of GM, equation for GM. This is the second form of GM. Now we have another form for GM, that is, just before we got different values of GM. For reference purpose, I am writing the two equations. GM is, first we got 2 IDSS by mod VP into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. Second one is GM naught into 1 minus VGS by VP. Sorry sir, there is no square here. This is the equation for second equation for GM. And we know the value of ID. ID is IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. From this I am writing 1 minus VGS by VP is square root of ID by IDSS. ID by IDSS. Now in place of this, just substitute this one, root ID by IDSS. Now I am substituting this one in this expression. Therefore GM is 2 into IDSS by mod VP into, its value is square root of ID by IDSS. By simplifying, you get that is GM value is, this one cancelled in this by root times, therefore that is 2 by mod VP into square root of ID into IDSS. Okay, so GM is 2 by mod VP into square root of ID into IDSS. Okay, and another form is, substitute this one in this, therefore GM is GM naught into square root of ID by IDSS. Okay, these are the different forms of GM. Different forms of GM. Next, now I am taking this expression GM equals to GM naught into 1 minus VGS by VP. GM is GM naught into 1 minus VGS by VP. Just I am going to plot it. So I am going to plotting it. So the plot is like this. So this is GM, it is GM, and it is going to be VGS. At VGS is equals to, sorry, VGS is negative we are taking, sorry. So VGS is negative, GM, and it is VGS. GM is at VGS equals to 0, GM is maximum. GM is maximum, that is GM naught. By increasing the VGS in a negative direction, at VGS equals to VP, at VGS equals to VP, VGS equals to VP, GM became 0. Now simply it is a straight line. It is a straight line. Okay, this is the plot for transconductance GM. Plot for transconductance GM. Okay. So far we observed the transistor in only one direction, in JFET in only one direction, in a transfer mode. That means there we kept VDS constant. I am writing that. Here we kept VDS constant. Okay. And next session we go on derive the equation for this pinch off voltage. We go on derive the equations for this pinch off voltage. What is the equation for pinch off voltage? How to calculate that? Okay, everything we discuss in next session. Now, I'm thanking one and all for spending your valuable time with us. Just 1 minute, I will rewind the things what we discuss. Just we take this plot. This is the operation of overall operation of the JFET. Okay, in a transfer plot, this is our transfer characteristic. Now we define pinch off voltage, the value of VGS at which ID is 0. Next one is see, ID is IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. Okay, this is the equation for drain current in JFET. ID is a drain current, IDSS is the maximum drain current, VGS is voltage between gate to source, and VP is pinch off voltage. Now I am going to defining a transconductance. Transconductance is dou ID by dou VGS, or change in ID with respect to change in VGS, with VDS constant, or dID by dVGS at VDS constant. I am doing the same thing here. Whatever the expression we have, I am taking that expression and differentiating ID with respect to VGS. Once differentiating this ID with respect to VGS, it is IDSS is constant, 2 into 1 minus VGS by VP into differentiation of 1 is 0 minus VGS constant. Here it is VGS is variable, 1 by VP is constant, so 1 minus 1 by VP. This is the GM. Now VP is negative, negative into negative became positive, so here I am writing that one is mod VP. So mod VP, 2 into IDSS by mod VP into 1 minus VGS by VP. This is the standard equation for transconductance. After that I define this in a different ways. Maximum transconductance I taken at VGS equal to 0. So that represented as GM naught. And the equation for GM in terms of maximum transconductance is GM naught into 1 minus VGS by VP. And maximum transconductance is 2 IDSS by mod VP. Okay, and another form of transconductance in terms of ID also is that ID is IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. From this I get the value of 1 minus VGS by VP square root of this. Substituted this in this expression, I got the GM values. Okay, so next we draw the plot of transconductance. Okay, these are the things. Next session we derive the equation for pinch off voltage. Okay, and thanks for spending your valuable time with us. Don't forget to use my code VRAO10 during subscription, and please subscribe us. Please give your valuable comments on YouTube. Join our Telegram group for latest updates on our upcoming videos. Okay, once again I am welcoming you all to this beautiful online learning platform, Unacademy. Okay, thank you. Thanks for spending your valuable time with us. Thank you.